everybody, how's it? Aloha, good morning. This is Geebz here, your old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge, pulling back the layers, dissecting your favorite tracks. Coming from Patreon, Spiritbox, Circle With Me. I looked this up, and I also found that she did one where she's doing a live sing-through. And I think the last one of the ones I've done in the past was her doing a live sing-through. But the link that was sent to me to review is the video, so that's what we're doing here. Like usual, I want to thank you guys for your support. Thank you so much. I put that Halloween horror MP4, like 4K video out, and people were like, going, whoa, what's going on here? It does have to do with music, because I wrote the music and, put all that stuff at the bottom, but that's mainly for 1 hour loop running for parties or bars or clubs and stuff. I just thought I'd put it out here, see if it got some traction. So I've been getting some nice comments, but I got a few that were like, Qua? What are you doing, buddy? All right. So here we go. Thank you for your support. The link for all the support is down below. This is Spiritbox. The song is Circle With Me. All right.
Could all be yours.
Okay, this is only a 3.5 minute song, so I'm only going to stop one here, and I'll make it brief. I love the ambiance that they open up with that arpeggiation, that sequence. I don't see a keyboard player here, and I can't recall if they actually have one or if they do overdubs, or it could be the guitars that are doing layers. But there's that that really gets kind of like you into an ethereal kind of a vibe. Then when they come in, what I love is that riff. They let that riff pound out just long enough where you can get it sewn into it, and then sewn yourself into it. You get vested into it. And then she comes and sings, actually before she hits her verse, there was that one super powerful part of her with her growling, which she has such an incredible tone with that growling. It's not too sizzly. Doesn't pull your, the hair out of the back of your neck, excuse me, kind of growl. But she does that, and then it goes into the verse. When it goes into the verse, the bass is just carrying the whole bottom. It's just a while everything else is just kind of meandering around in these half note kind of chord changes or of that nature. But there's also ambient stuff in the background there. So I love that kind of thing, because you guys know I've been on an ambient trip. And then they go into the pre-chorus, which starts to bounce up a little bit and get powerful, and then they kick us really hard in with the hook. So far, this track is written, with the pop culture standard, in it to a minute to win it. So we're into the hook, it's already hit us. But then before they get into the second verse here, we get laid back into that great riff that they dialed in on us. And it sounds kind of genty. I'm not too sure if I have enough knowledge to call that out, but I think it just, if that genty has to do with that sound or something like that, where the guitars are not overly powerfully distorted, but they're like really dropped down a key or something like that. And it has that kind of, you guys tell me. I'm still learning. All right. Jesus. That section right there, as far as I'm concerned, they could have gone on for another minute just of that hard, dark, you know, where they were doing those really slick, you know, kind of little pick sweeps for that particular effect. They could have done something like that for a minute and maybe even just lit up a solo, but then I don't know if it would have stuck within the confines of being a song, you know, maybe, you know, what would be considered radio friendly. The ethereal part, that sequence, seems to be going through pretty much the whole song. Even when the power and the crunch is coming through for her hook, or for the hook of the song, you hear it in the background, that arpeggiation's going, and then they are using these tonal soundscapes in the background to give it that really wide, ambient, ethereal kind of feel. And it seems to me, when I listen to a track like this, the way it's produced, this to me is some of my favorite type of production and engineering, where the power of the metal is just so obvious. It is what it is, but it's not, the guitars are not pumped beyond, you know, in other words, they're not taking the forceful lead on the mix. So everything is just perfectly mixed, even in alignment with the ethereal stuff that's going on. Yes, it's louder than those pads and other things, but you know, it's just not shoved too much in your face, hard left and right. That kind of made sense. The bass, once again, the drums, the cut time thing too, man, that cutting, that, and then they went into regular time and then went into double time. So I really dug that. And I also liked in the verses that the use of the toms of the drummer. You know, that was really cool. This was a great song. I got to listen to more at Spiritbox. As a matter of fact, I might have a guest reaction coming up with somebody that I mentioned about a month and a half ago, and maybe we'll circle back and do some Spiritbox with her. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I got Porcupine Tree Slow Burn coming really soon. I want to thank you guys for the support. You know where all the links are. And I like to just thank you guys for putting up for all the weird stuff I've been dropping on my channel lately. But I'm just having fun. Why? Like a friend of mine here, Adam, just sent me an Instagram saying, "Dude, you're creeping on 2 years of doing this." I'm like going, wow. Would have never thought, and would never been doing it without you guys and all your support. So thank you guys. All right, have a killer day. Take care of yourself. See ya.